My dear one, if you're feeling heavy today, if your chest feels like it's carrying too much, if your heart is tender and aching, know this: you are not alone. What you're feeling right now is not something to hide, to rush through, or to fix. It is sacred. Grief is not something broken inside of you. It is something beautiful, powerful, and deeply human. When we love deeply, we also feel deeply when something shifts or leaves. Grief is love that has no place to go, so it moves through the heart in waves. It doesn't come to punish. It comes to remind you that you've lived, that you've felt, that something or someone mattered, and that matters. Grief is not a sign of weakness, nor is it something to be ashamed of. So many people try to push past it or pretend it's not there because they think they have to be strong. But my dear, true strength is soft. True strength is allowing yourself to feel, to cry, to sit quietly with your own heart and whisper, "I'm here for you." That's strength. And in those moments when you feel like you can't hold yourself up anymore, that's when your soul is holding you. You are supported, you are held. Let yourself breathe through the ache. Don't hold your breath trying to keep it all together. You don't need to perform for anyone. Not now, not ever. This is your moment of sacred stillness. Grief is not meant to be rushed. It moves through you like a river. Some days it flows gently, and other days it crashes like waves against the shore. And both are okay. Let them come, let them go. Nothing in nature rushes, yet everything heals in time. You might be wondering when this ache will pass. And while I cannot give you a day or an hour, I can tell you this: every tear carries you closer to peace. Every sigh is a soft release of what the body holds. There is no shame in feeling lost or overwhelmed. You are simply being real, and that is a beautiful thing. Grief does not ask us to forget. It asks us to remember, gently, kindly, and in our own time. It does not ask for performance. It asks for presence. So if all you can do today is get out of bed and breathe, that is enough. If you need to cry in the middle of the day for no reason you can explain, let yourself. This is your healing, and healing does not happen on a schedule. The world may try to rush you. It may give you timelines or tell you that you should be over it by now. But you, dear one, you are not a machine. You are a soul in a body, learning how to carry love and loss at the same time. And that takes time, as much time as it takes. There is no wrong way to grieve. There is only your way, and your way is enough. Let your body guide you. Sometimes it needs stillness. Sometimes it needs movement. Sometimes it needs the comfort of soft blankets and warm tea. Other times, it may need a walk in the fresh air or the sound of birdsong. Trust your own rhythm. Healing is not linear. Some days will feel heavier than others, and that's not a failure. That's just the truth of grief. You are not broken. You are becoming. You are growing softer in the places where you once felt numb. You are learning to carry the love and the loss together, and every small step you take, even the ones that feel invisible, are part of your journey. You don't need to do anything extraordinary right now. You only need to be gentle with yourself. That is enough. Let your grief be what it is, without trying to change it. Let it speak. Let it sing its quiet songs in the background of your days. You might find that in those softest moments, something else begins to grow. A kind of peace that doesn't erase the pain but lives beside it. A kind of quiet that says, "I'm healing, even if I don't feel it yet." Take a deep breath, and another. There is no need to hurry. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. Let each breath be a reminder: I am safe, I am loved, I am healing. Even if you can't believe those words fully today, whisper them anyway. The body hears, the heart listens, and in time, they begin to believe. Grief may make you feel like the world is spinning too fast, that you're standing still while everything else moves forward, but you are not falling behind. You are standing in a sacred space, a space that honors the depth of your love and the courage of your heart. No one can take that from you. Not time, not change, not silence. So today, just be with yourself. Let the grief be soft. Let it be honest. Let it be yours. There is no need to dress it up or make it neat. It is beautiful as it is, raw, sacred, real. You are walking through a passage of the soul, and you are doing it with grace, even if you can't see it yet. Let this be your reminder that you are not alone, not now, not ever. Healing is not about forgetting. It's about learning to live in a new way, with love still in your heart, and you will, in your time, in your own gentle way. There is no rush. There is only now, and now is enough. When we speak of grief, we are speaking of love. Grief is the heart's way of saying, this mattered, this still matters, whether it's the loss of a loved one, a life chapter, a dream, or a part of yourself. It is okay to mourn it. It is okay to miss what was. It is okay to feel everything fully. That is how we honor what we've experienced. That is how we honor ourselves. Each moment you allow yourself to feel is a moment of healing, not fixing, but feeling. That is the gentle path to peace. And on that path, there is no right or wrong. There is only honesty. There is only compassion. There is only love. And so today, I invite you to sit with your heart. Place a gentle hand over it. Breathe deeply. Whisper softly to yourself, I honor this part of my journey. I honor my grief. I am doing the best I can, and that is enough. Say it as many times as you need to. Let it become a rhythm inside of you. Let it be your anchor. Your heart is wise. Your body is wise. Your spirit is wise. And they all know the way forward. Even when your mind can't see the path, your soul is guiding you, step by step, breath by breath. And you are doing beautifully just as you are. It is a beautiful act of self-love to allow your feelings to be what they are without trying to change them. So often we are taught to push emotions away, to smile through pain, to pretend that everything is okay, even when the heart is trembling. But when grief lives in the body, it needs space to breathe. It needs to be felt in full, not judged, not hidden, but held with kindness. You are not here to be perfect. You are here to be real, and real includes sadness. Real includes days when you feel quiet and fragile. That is not a weakness. That is your honesty showing. Feelings are like waves. They come and they go. None of them stay forever. But if we deny them, they build up like pressure inside a dam, waiting to burst. Giving yourself permission to feel is like opening the window after a long winter. It lets in the air. It makes space for healing to begin. Let your emotions rise up in your chest. Let them be heard. Cry if you need to. There is so much cleansing in tears. There is nothing wrong with them. They are not a sign of being lost. They are a sign of being alive. There may be moments when grief surprises you, when you're pouring tea, folding laundry, or hearing a certain song. Out of nowhere, a memory might rise like a wave, and suddenly the heart aches. Let that moment come. Let it pass. Don't scold yourself for feeling. Don't say, I should be over this by now. Instead, whisper something softer. This is my heart speaking. I am safe to listen. You do not need to rush past your sadness. You need only to sit beside it like a friend. You are allowed to be exactly where you are. Let your emotions move through your body like rain. Let them wash over you without clinging to them. You are not your sadness. You are not your pain. You are the sky wide enough to hold all of it. Feelings will rise and fall, but the love within you is steady. The part of you that watches, that breathes, that holds space. That part is strong. That part is whole. You might not always understand what you're feeling, and that's okay too. Sometimes all the heart wants is to be acknowledged, to be told, I see you, I know you're hurting, and I'm here with you. That simple act of presence can bring more peace than 1,000 answers. You don't have to explain your emotions. You only have to let them be. The mind may try to tell you stories. You're too sensitive. You need to get it together. But those stories are not true. You are sensitive because you care. You are tender because you love deeply. That is not something to fix. That is something to honor. The world needs more tenderness, not less. The world needs hearts like yours. Speak to yourself gently. When you feel like you've taken a step backward, remind yourself, healing isn't a straight line. Every feeling has something to teach me. If you feel overwhelmed, place your hand on your heart and simply breathe. You are safe in this moment. You are allowed to take your time. Allowing yourself to feel everything doesn't mean staying in the pain forever. It means you are creating room for that pain to transform. Every feeling that passes through you leaves behind wisdom. Every emotion teaches you more about the depth of your soul. You are not weak for feeling. You are wise for allowing. When you sit in silence with your emotions, something begins to shift. The body softens, the heart opens, and in that space, you begin to meet yourself in a new way, not as someone who needs to be fixed, but as someone who is worthy of love, just as you are. That meeting is where healing begins. The body speaks in whispers, in aches, in tightness. It holds what the heart has not spoken. When we are grieving, the body carries so much. Sometimes it forgets how to rest. Sometimes it tenses, bracing for what might come next. But just as the mind can be calmed with kind thoughts, the body can be soothed with presence and care. Your body is not your enemy. It is your companion. It has carried you through all your experiences, through joy and sorrow, through love and loss. And now it simply wants to be heard. Listen to the sensations within. Do your shoulders feel heavy? Is there a tightness in your chest? Is your jaw clenched? These are not problems to fix. They are signals from your body, asking for compassion. You can respond with breath. Inhale slowly, exhale gently. With each breath, speak softly to your body. I am safe now. It is okay to soften. It is okay to let go. You may find that certain parts of your body hold certain memories. Perhaps your throat feels tight from words unspoken. Perhaps your heart feels heavy from emotions carried silently. With kindness, place your hand on these places. Offer them your warmth. Offer them your love. This is not about fixing. It is about loving. When you take care of your thoughts, your body begins to relax. When you speak kindly to yourself, your heart begins to feel less guarded. The connection between your mind and body is real. It is strong. And when you nourish one, you nourish the other. You can say to yourself, I am willing to listen to my body. I am open to healing. I trust the wisdom within me. Sometimes the body just needs rest, deep, uninterrupted rest. Let it have that. You don't need to be productive to be worthy. You don't need to accomplish anything today to deserve peace. Your worth is not measured by how much you do. It is measured by how gently you care for yourself, even when no one is watching. Even your breath is a gift. It brings life into you with every inhale. It releases what you no longer need with every exhale. When emotions feel too heavy, come back to your breath. Sit quietly and breathe. Let that be enough. Inhale, I am safe. Exhale, I am healing. Simple, powerful, loving. Grief can cause fatigue, foggy thinking, aches that seem to have no reason. This is natural. Your whole being is adjusting. Your body is integrating. Offer yourself understanding instead of frustration. Instead of saying, "Why am I so tired?" Try saying, "My body is healing. I will be patient with it." That small shift changes everything. Your body is not behind. It is not betraying you. It is responding just as it should. With every sigh, every shiver, every pause, it is trying to find balance. Trust it, love it, thank it. Speak to it like you would to a dear friend. You've done so much. You are doing beautifully. Rest now. Heal now. I've got you. And when you're ready, you can gently stretch, take a walk, or lay in the sun. But there is no rush. Healing is not a race. It is a return to your own tenderness. It is a remembering that even in pain, you are whole. You are worthy. You are deeply loved. You do not have to meet anyone else's timeline. There is no prize for healing quickly. There is no reward for pretending you're okay when you're not. The only true reward is peace. And peace comes when we stop fighting where we are and begin to embrace it instead. Let your pace be slow. Let your journey be yours. Others may walk beside you, but no one can walk in your shoes. Only you know what you carry. Only you know what you need. Take a moment now. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw loosen. Let your hands rest softly. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not failing. You are right on time. And your time is sacred. Your path is sacred. Your heart is sacred. If anyone tries to tell you that you should be better by now, gently bless them and return to your own truth. Your healing is not a performance. It is a sacred unfolding, and sacred things are never rushed. The sun does not rise in an instant. Flowers do not bloom all at once. The moon takes her time, and so can you. Even when it feels like you're going in circles, trust that you're still moving forward. Every breath you take is progress. Every act of kindness you show yourself is a step. You are doing beautifully. Let yourself believe that. Healing doesn't mean the pain disappears forever. It means that the pain no longer controls you. It becomes softer, quieter, and in time, you learn how to live beside it. You learn how to breathe through it. You learn how to feel joy again, not because you forgot, but because you've made space for both sorrow and joy to live within you. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to take breaks. You are allowed to not have it all figured out. Let yourself be. Let yourself heal in your own time, in your own way. There is no right way, only your way, and that way is enough, always enough. Sometimes the smallest things can hold the most comfort. A soft light at dawn, the warmth of a blanket, the scent of something familiar. These little moments do not take away the grief, but they make space for life to gently return. You don't have to make big changes. You don't have to force joy. Let the simple practices be enough for now. When the world feels too loud, you can come back to your breath. When your thoughts race, you can place a hand over your heart and remind yourself, I am still here, I am still breathing, I am still whole. You can begin by sitting quietly with a journal and writing whatever your heart wants to say. There are no rules. Let the words come from the center of your being. Let your grief speak, not for judgment, but for understanding. The page will never interrupt. The paper will never ask you to hurry. It will simply hold you as you are. This gentle reflection is not about fixing yourself. It's about listening to yourself. You may also try mirror work just for a few moments each day. Look into your eyes and speak kindly. I see your pain. I honor your healing. You are doing the best you can. This practice is powerful because it reconnects you with the part of yourself that has always been waiting to be loved, not changed, not improved, but loved as is. Nature can be a healing companion. A short walk under the trees, standing barefoot in the grass, or simply watching the clouds float by, all of it can restore something inside. Nature does not ask us to pretend. It allows us to just be. When you walk with the earth beneath you, you are reminded life moves and so will you, slowly, gently, but surely. Creating small rituals can also help you stay grounded. You might light a candle at the same time each evening, whispering a thought or a prayer. You might keep a photo or a memory box nearby, not as a source of sadness, but as a tender reminder that love once filled this space and still does in a different form. These quiet actions are acts of love, both for what was and for who you are now. You don't need to search for meaning in your grief right away. Sometimes healing isn't about answers. Sometimes it's just about presence. You are here. You are breathing. You are showing up. That in itself is enough. Be kind with your pace. Be patient with your process. You are not missing anything by going slowly. You are honoring what your heart needs. And that is sacred work. Grief changes us, but it doesn't destroy the love we carry. In fact, it reveals how deep that love truly is. That love still lives inside of you. It hasn't gone anywhere. It may have shifted in form, but it remains, whispering to you through memories, dreams, and the quiet moments that catch you off guard. Love is eternal. It does not end. It simply transforms. As the pain softens over time, you may notice that your heart begins to make space for something new, not to replace what was lost, but to grow alongside it, a deeper understanding, a gentler strength, a quiet compassion. This is not the forgetting of love, it is the honoring of it. Grief is not a wall, it is a bridge. It connects you to what was and also to what still can be. You don't have to erase the past to live in the present. You can carry the love forward. You can let it guide your choices. You can let it be the reason you speak softer, listen longer, and hold others with more care. Sometimes you may feel the presence of what you've lost, not physically, but spiritually. In the quietest hours, you may feel a warmth, a knowing, a whisper of reassurance. That is love, reminding you that it still lives, even when the form has changed. You are never asked to let go of love. You are only asked to let it evolve. Grief teaches you how to do that. Slowly, patiently, gently. There is no need to hurry the process. Every heartbeat is part of your healing. Every breath is a step toward peace. And in this transformation, you will find that your heart, though changed, is still whole. It is not a broken thing. It is a living thing. It grows. It remembers. It learns how to hold sorrow and joy in the same breath. And that is the miracle of healing. Often grief is tangled with guilt. I should have said more. I could have done things differently. These thoughts are common. They come from a place of love. But my dear one, love does not ask us to punish ourselves. Love asks us to be gentle, to understand that we were doing the best we could with what we knew at the time. Regret cannot change the past, but forgiveness can change how we carry it. If there are words left unspoken, speak them now. Write a letter. Say them in the quiet of your heart. The energy of love has no boundary. It can travel across time and space. You are always heard. Release the belief that you were supposed to know everything, to do everything right. You were human. You are still human. And being human means learning, stumbling, rising, and loving again. There is no perfect way to live, or love, or grieve. There is only the honest way, the kind way, the way of the heart. Speak softly to yourself in the moments when guilt or shame rises. Say, I forgive myself. I did what I could. I loved as I knew how, and that is enough. Let these words be a balm. Let them melt the sharp edges inside. You are not meant to carry a burden of blame. You are meant to live with a lighter heart. One beautiful way to release the weight is through ritual. Write down the things you wish you had said or done. Pour your heart into the page. Then gently, with intention, release the words. Burn them safely or tear them into pieces and let them go into the wind or the earth. As you do, whisper to yourself, I set myself free. I choose peace. There is power in these small acts. They remind you that you are not stuck. You are always growing, always moving, even when it feels like you're standing still. The past cannot be changed, but your relationship with it can. And in that shift, freedom begins. Let yourself live, not because you've forgotten, but because you've forgiven. Let yourself smile, not because you don't miss them, but because you still love them. Love is not limited to a time or a form. It is a river that flows through all things. Grief is not a goodbye. It is a conversation that changes its language. You are still in that conversation. You are still connected, and you always will be. As your healing continues, you may begin to feel moments of lightness returning, a gentle laughter, a new curiosity, a desire to reach out and touch life again. These moments do not betray your grief. They honor it. They show that your heart is expanding to include more of life, not less. You are allowed to live fully, even with sorrow in your heart. You are allowed to seek joy, not because you're over the loss, but because joy is your birthright. You can hold both pain and peace, both grief and gratitude. This is not contradiction, it is balance. Let joy return slowly like the morning light. Let it visit you in the simplest ways: the taste of your favorite tea, the sound of laughter, the feel of sunshine on your skin. These are gifts. Let them in. Let them remind you that even in sorrow, life continues to sing. You may find that you laugh again, that you dance a little, that you start to dream once more. Let it happen. Let joy in, not as a replacement, but as a companion. It does not mean your love has ended. It means your heart has made room for more. And when the sadness comes back, as it sometimes will, welcome it too. There's no need to choose one feeling over another. You are vast. You are capable of holding all of it. The sorrow, the joy, the longing, the hope, they all belong. They are all part of the sacred dance of being alive. You are learning to live in a new way, and in that way there is space for all of you, for the one who grieves, for the one who laughs, for the one who rests, for the one who loves. Your journey has not been easy, and yet, look at you, still breathing, still showing up, still open to healing. That is courage, that is grace. As we come to the close of this time together, let your heart receive this truth. You are not alone. You are never alone. You are surrounded by love, by unseen hands guiding you, by gentle energy holding you, by the quiet strength within you. You do not have to do it all at once. You do not have to know all the answers. You only need to take one breath at a time, one soft step, one moment of kindness to yourself. That is how healing happens. Let yourself rest in the knowing that grief is not a punishment. It is a reflection of love. Let yourself feel comforted by the truth that healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means remembering with peace in your heart. You are whole, even in sorrow. You are worthy, even in stillness. You are loved, always. Let these words echo in your heart. I honor my grief. I honor my journey. I am healing and I am whole. Say them gently. Say them often. Let them carry you forward. You are doing beautifully, and life still has so much love to give you. Trust that, receive that, and walk forward, knowing that your path is sacred just as you are.